So much to learn about. It'll make you want to shout, Blippi!
Whoa! Wow! Hey, it's me, Blippi!
Hi, I'm Meekah!
Yeah, and it's sure raining outside today.
Yeah, a super rainy day, but luckily we are indoors for some inside fun.
Yeah! Today we're at Cr8Space in North Hollywood, California!
And I'm so excited because we get to make art here.
Yeah, art is awesome!
Yeah, I love it.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
Woo! Whoa!
Whoa, look.
Look at all these paintings!
Yeah, there's so many and they're all in frames.
Oh yeah! All the frames are the same shape.
Yeah, do you know what shape that is?
Yeah, it kind of looks like a square.
That's right, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 sides.
Yeah, but look, Meekah, these are longer than these.
You're right, which means it's
a rectangle! Wow! Okay, all the frames are the same shape, so they're all the same.
Yeah.
But look, all the paintings are different.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about art. It's such a fun way to express yourself, and everyone comes out with different pictures.
Yeah, like this one, so colorful.
Oh, I love it. Oh, look at this one.
Whoa, it's kind of spooky.
Yeah, I love the teeth.
Whoa, and look, an animal.
Ooh,
An elephant.
yeah.
Woo!
That's so cool. And look at the two little birds. Tweet, tweet.
Whoa, Meekah, check it out.
Ooh, what's on this table?
Whoa, looks like a lot of cool things.
Yeah, oh, look. Crayons.
Whoa, so colorful. So
Yeah.
many different crayons. Whoa, look at this, a cutting board.
What? You usually find that in a kitchen.
Yeah, I know.
Interesting.
Huh.
And what's in there?
Huh, looks like one of those things that you use to water plants with.
Yeah, there's water in there.
Oh yeah, probably shouldn't pour that out. Whoa, look at these.
Molds. Something else you might find in a kitchen.
Yeah, you could even put chocolate in these.
Ooh, yummy.
Whoa, hey, and a skillet.
What?
We must be cooking today.
Yeah, cooking art?
Hi,
Oh, hey, who are you?
I'm David.
Whoa, nice to meet you, David.
Nice.
I'm Blippi.
Hi, Blippi.
I'm Meekah.
Hi, Meekah.
Oh, what do you do here?
Well, this is my art studio.
Wow, cool. We love it here. It's
Yeah.
really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's been a dream of mine to do this forever, and my dream came true.
That's amazing.
Yeah, wow.
I would love for you guys to try a little project with us today.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's
Did
fun.
you figure out what all this stuff is for?
No, we couldn't figure it out, but we saw everything that was here.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we're gonna cook.
Yeah, it does.
Surprise! We're
What are
gonna
we-
cook crayons.
Cooking
You
crayons?
can't eat crayons.
So these crayons are gonna be reused. We're gonna turn them from something old to something new.
Oh,
Whoa, cool. How are we gonna do that?
Let's get started.
Okay.
First of all, here.
Oh, there you
These
go.
are aprons.
Thank
You can
you.
put them on to keep your cool clothes nice and clean.
Oh,
Thanks.
thank you for saying that we look so cool.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much.
We try every day. Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna pour water into this skillet. It's gonna
Okay.
get hot.
Okay.
And while it's heating up, we're gonna take those crayons and break them into pieces.
Okay.
Sprinkle them in the molds.
Ah.
Put the molds into here,
Uh-huh.
and then we're gonna cook them.
So we're gonna mix these crayons together. They're gonna melt. We're gonna put them in there, and then we're gonna make rainbow crayons.
Rainbow crayons.
Yeah.
Love it.
Well, shall we?
Sure.
All right.
Pick your favorite colors.
Okay. All right.
Blippi?
Ooh, let's see. Well, I like blue and orange.
Oh, yeah, he really does.
Okay.
And I love purple and yellow.
Yeah, check it out. Blue and orange.
Ooh, there's some yellow.
I like orange and orange.
Orange and orange.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go.
Thank you.
Okay. So then
Yeah.
we break them in there. Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Can we
Okay,
put
we're-
it in there now?
Yeah.
All right.
So go ahead and, if you don't mind, it's gonna get hot, so
Okay.
just be really careful. Oh,
Okay.
good job.
All
If
right.
something gets this hot, it's a good idea to do it with a grown-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and here's another
That
one.
looks great.
Just set it right in the water,
Okay.
Like that.
and then make a little
How about
room
this
here.
one?
Perfect. Oh,
Wow.
you guys, these are gonna be so cool.
I'm so excited.
Nice work.
Thank
All
I
right.
love your colors.
Thanks.
If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna stay here and watch this cook.
Okay.
Okay.
And if you want, go and explore the art studio.
All right, that sounds like fun.
See you
Okay.
soon.
Yeah,
Bye,
thanks
guys.
so
Have fun.
Wow.
Whoa, look at this place.
Yeah. Ooh, look at all these scissors.
Whoa, ooh, and look, paintbrushes.
Yeah, a lot of paintbrushes.
Wow.
Sizes.
Yeah. Ooh, and some tape. Whoa.
Stick things together.
Whoa. Yeah. It's really cool how there's a lot of different materials to use for art.
That's right. Oh,
Whoa.
and there's even more over here.
Whoa. Whoa, check it out.
More tape.
Woo, some blue tape, one of my 2 favorite colors.
Yeah.
Wow.
And look, purple tape, my favorite color.
Yeah. And look, Meekah,
My other favorite color. You know me so well.
yellow. Wow, this is so cool. Woo. It looks like we have a bunch of glue.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Wow. Whoa, Meekah, check it out. Whoa, look at all of this stuff.
It looks like it's all set up for us to make a picture together.
Yeah, check it out. This is our canvas. Should we make a picture together as a team?
Yes. Okay, we have paint and
Oh, yeah.
cotton balls.
Huh. Wait, some feathers. Where's the paintbrushes? There's nothing on the table.
I know.
What?
We use these things to get the paint onto the canvas.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So you're basically saying we can use, say, this green and then put it on this cardboard and then smash it down?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna start with, hey, yellow. All right, and here's some blue.
All right, what are you gonna use first?
Let's see. Well, I have yellow, green, and blue. Okay.
Whoa.
I'm gonna use some blue, and I'm gonna use some aluminum foil.
Ooh, what's it gonna look like?
All right, let's see. All right. Dip, 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 dip.
Ooh, that's cool.
Whoa. All right, now your turn.
I want to take this car and I want to put it in the green paint here. Thank
okay.
you, Blippi.
Oh, you're welcome.
Whoa.
All right.
Let's see what it looks like.
Speed painting. Whoa, yeah.
That looks cool.
Wow, yeah.
More on there.
Looks like some mud tracks. Yeah.
You want to try?
Oh, ooh, sure. Ooh, I'm gonna use some yarn.
Whoa, that's gonna look silly.
Yeah. Oh, okay, here we go.
Whoa.
Whoa. Now this is a masterpiece.
Sure is.
Whoa, look! It went over the
Whoa.
wet paint. And it
Yeah.
looks like the vehicle is sliding around, slipping and sliding.
Ooh, I wonder what a feather would look like.
Ooh, you wanna try some?
I'm trying some blue here.
Okay.
Whoa. Look, blue and orange.
Whoa! Now that's my kind of bird.
All right, let's see.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa. Ooh, that looks so pretty, Meekah.
Thank you.
Wow. Ooh, I have an idea. Do you think that red works?
Let's try it.
All right. Okay. This is gonna be so silly. Okay, it works.
Oh, it works really well.
All right, I'm gonna need your help for this one.
Okay.
Okay, you see this?
Yeah.
Okay, will you pass me the red?
Sure.
Okay.
Ready?
Go! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Cool.
Very cool. Good idea, Blippi.
Oh, thank you so much.
Now I want to put the wheels through the red here.
Whoa. Ooh, and some cotton balls.
All right, I'm gonna mix all the colors together.
All right.
Let's go for a ride.
Ring, 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 ring. This is such a beautiful painting.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Look, circles.
Whoa.
Hello.
Whoa. Here we go. All right. Whoa. This looks like such a great painting.
Oh, it's fun painting with you.
Yeah, you too, Meekah. Wow. Does it look good or does it look good?
It looks amazing.
Wow. Shall we let it stay right here to dry?
Yeah, let's go find something else to do.
Okay. Here you go.
Wow!
Ooh, looks like box monsters.
Whoa, they're so silly looking!
Oh yeah! Whoa, look! The eyes are on top of the head.
Whoa! And then
Whoa.
look, this one has horns
Whoa!
and sharp teeth.
Ooh, and this one has rainbow eyes
Whoa.
and a bow tie just like me.
Hey, that's right.
But in rainbow colors.
And Blippi, it looks like there's other bow ties and things here.
Oh, and some blank monsters.
We can make our own monsters.
Yeah! Ooh, what kind of monster should we make? I know what I'm gonna make.
What?
I'm gonna make a Blippi monster box.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'll make a Meekah box.
Oh, that's a great idea too. Whoa, ooh, look. These look like my glasses.
Oh, that's perfect.
Hello.
Okay, let's see what we
Whoa.
have. Oh,
Ooh.
look, a pink bow tie if you want it pink.
Oh yeah. Ooh, it looks like a really big eyebrow.
Yeah.
How do I look? Hello.
Ooh, very funny. Or this could be a very long, silly nose.
Whoa! Now that is silly. Yeah. Okay. Oh! All right, are you ready?
Yes, I'm so excited to see your monster.
Here we go. Whoa! Wow, it looks just like you, Meekah.
Thank you. Monster Meekah. Oh, look at yours, Blippi. That looks amazing.
Oh, thank you. Hello.
He's so silly looking.
Well, shall we have a monster box puppet show?
Yes, we shall.
Yeah. Hey, I have an idea though.
What?
Shall we switch? Oh yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Hello, I'm Monster Blippi. Hello.
Whoa! Hey, Blippi. Oh, I mean, Monster Blippi. You look fabulous.
That's right. Ha 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 ha. I'm a silly monster. Looking good, Meekah.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, did you notice my purple and yellow hair?
Of course I did. It does look fabulous.
Oh, you are so silly, Blippi. That's why you're my best friend.
Now you're my best friend.
Oh, no, you're my best friend.
Oh, Meekah monster, we have fun together.
Yeah, we do. We go on such fun adventures.
That's right. Hey, let's go on another one.
Whoa! That was awesome, Meekah.
That was so funny.
Yeah, and that was really fun making these monster boxes together.
Yeah, we made a lot of cool things today. We made that really beautiful painting together on the canvas.
Yeah, and those rainbow crayons. Wow, I bet they're gonna be so colorful.
I know. Hey,
Oh
do you think
yeah.
they're finished yet?
I don't know. Let's go check.
Come on.
Wow.
Oh, hey.
Hi. Welcome back.
Thank
Oh, are
you.
they done?
They are done. You want to see them?
Wow. Whoa, check it out, a star.
Isn't that cool?
And a ladybug.
So cute and so colorful.
Yeah, they look great.
Wow.
You guys want to try them out?
Yeah.
Here, follow me. Ready?
All right. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, they do change colors when you use them.
Whoa, look, I can see blue and purple in mine.
Wow.
Isn't that fun?
Mine went from yellow to green to orange.
Whoa, I can see yellow in mine now too.
I love what you guys are doing. That looks fantastic.
Wow. That was so much fun making art today.
Yeah.
What else did you guys do at the studio?
Oh, well, we made some really cool monster boxes.
Yeah, that was
love
really
monster boxes.
funny.
Yeah.
And we painted a canvas together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go ahead and clean this up if you guys want to go and see if your stuff's ready.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it's dry.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Thanks for
Yeah.
coming in. It was
Thank
so
you.
nice to meet you guys.
Nice
All right.
meeting you
See you
too.
again. Bye.
Wow.
Oh, Blippi, look.
It is dry.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Oh yeah, I love the green and the tire tracks that you made.
Yeah, and here are the circles that we made with paper tubes.
Oh yeah, and you can't forget about my piece of tape. Wow, should we go hang it up?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
Now everyone can see it.
Yeah. Here we go. What a beautiful masterpiece.
Yeah, I really love all of the colors that we used and that we made it together.
Yeah, we did such a great job.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, this is the end of this video. But if you want to watch more of my videos, all you have to do is search for my name. Will you spell my name with me? Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
B-L-I-P-P-I. Blippi! Whoa!
Whoa. And if you want to search for me, you can spell my name, Meekah. Will you spell my name with me?
Yeah.
Awesome. M-E-E-K-A-H. Meekah!
Wow! What a fun video. And it was so much fun making art today together. Art is so much fun because it's all so unique.
I love art too, Blippi.
Whoa! Hey, Monster Box Blippi.
Hello, hello.
All right, see you again. Bye-bye. Woo! Whoa! Look at what it is! It's a Heart public transportation bus! Yeah! Are you ready to learn about buses with me? Yeah! Let's go! Now let's check out the inside of the bus. Come on. Whoa, here we go. Wow, look, this is where the bus driver sits. Whoa, I'll show you more of this area later. But first, let's go check out the back of the bus. Yeah. Whoa, there's so many seats you can sit in. Like this one right here. Or this one. Or even this one. Whoa! 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 What's this? Whoa! It's really bright out there. This is a second door. There's a back door and a front door. That's really cool. Oh, and look! These are handles for when all the seats are taken up. You gotta stand, but you have to hold on to something really tight. Whoa! 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 All right. Okay, one last thing before I show you the driver's seat. Come here. Okay, this lets the bus driver know that your stop is near. Listen. Okay. Now, I'm gonna show you where the bus driver sits. Whoa. Bus driver Blippi! Bus driver Blippi! Whoa! I'll get you a ticket right here. Here's your ticket. Whoa, heart. Okay, I'll swipe it for you. All right, you're ready to go. But first, everyone, take your seat. Take your seat, everyone. We are gonna have some fun times on this bus ride. Whoa, this is so cool. Whoa, what's this do? Do you know what this does? This is the horn of the bus. Let's do it again. Yeah! Alright, I'm gonna shut the door with this. Watch. Okay. Shutting the door, shutting the door. That's so great. Go on and take a seat, partner. Bus is really big! Whoa! We are at a maintenance shop of the buses! Oh, come here! Look at all these cool gadgets! Like this hose clamp. Oh, that's cool. And then, whoa! A really big bolt. Wow. And a smaller bolt with a nut and some washers on it. There's so many cool things right here. Let me show you some more great things at this maintenance shop. Whoa. Look, hold on. This is all the maintenance records of all the buses. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how to do some maintenance on a bus. Let's go. Here we are. This is the back of the bus. This is where the engine is. Whoa! There's big belts and the engine. And look right here. This is where you check the oil. Yep, you knew that already. Let's check the oil. Pull out the dipstick. Wipe it off. Put the dipstick back in. Check the level. Looks full to me. So, I think we are ready to take the bus for a spin. Let's go. Now it's time for a bus ride. You want to go on a bus ride? Yeah, let's go. Look, here we. Oh no, the door just shut. Oh no. Oh no, they're leaving without us. Wait. Don't leave me. Hold on. Okay. Oh, it stopped. Come on. Oh, jeez. We were late for the bus. Okay. That's one reason why you always need to be on time for the bus. Come on. Take a seat. We made it! Whew, that was a close one. Whoa, look! This is so cool.
There's a place in town where you need to go. Back to your home or the store that's down the road. Get on the bus and it will take you there. Riding through the town, going everywhere. Just one ticket is all you need. But don't forget to let the driver see. Take a bus to work, a bus to a friend. You can even take it to another land. Let's all ride the bus. 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 There's a yellow bus that goes to school. There's a blue and a green and a red bus too. Let's all ride the bus. Let's all ride the bus. You can catch a bus where you see this sign. It's a bus stop and there you wait for your ride. But let the others get off before you take your seat. And then you say to the driver, "One ticket, please." Listen to the driver call out each stop. Press the bell when it's yours and it will drop you off. Take a bus to work, a bus to a friend. You can even take it to another land. Let's all ride the bus. 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 There's a yellow bus that goes to school. There's a blue and a green and a red bus too. Let's all ride the bus. Let's all ride the bus. And let's all ride the bus. Round and round. And let's all ride the bus. Round and round. And the wheels go next stop at the corner of East Street and Kitty Lane. Round and round and round. And the wheels go.
Oh, hey! It's me, Blippi! I was just looking for clues. Clues are those things you find and you look for to solve a problem. And the problem I have is, who stole my lunch? Will you come help me figure out who stole my lunch? Yeah, come on! Hey! Woo! Look at where we are! We are at a beautiful park. And look at what we have! Yum! A tasty lunch! Like this grape. This raspberry. A red strawberry. And we have some vegetables, a sandwich, crackers, but we'll get to this in a little bit. Let's go play first. Come on! Wow, this park is so beautiful. Like, these plants, they just look like plants, but they're so beautiful to me. Look, they're so green and alive. And they smell so great. Wow. Hey, I'm kinda hungry. Let's go eat some more. Wow. Whoa! What happened? Where'd it go? Hey there, Blippi, what's going on? My lunch was just right here. I was eating it and it was so good. And then I went over here and then I looked at some plants and then I came back here and it was all gone.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to investigate this. Lucky for you, I have my crime scene bag with me. I got a really good idea.
Yeah?
Do you want to help me, Blippi?
I would love to, yeah.
Oh, I got this special badge just for you.
Oh, whoa. Wow, look at that. It even has my name on it. Whoa, I am honored. Whoa, and look at what you rode up on. A police bicycle. Can I look at it?
Of course you can, Blippi.
Oh, cool. Okay, look at this. A helmet. Wow, this keeps you nice and safe. Okay, and ooh, look up here. Do you see that? It's a light. Beep, beep, beep. And the handlebars, and one big giant wheel and tire, and then a second big giant wheel and tire. And then we have the pedals and the kickstand. Let's put that up right now. Ooh. Yeah, and look at this. This is the crime scene investigation bag, he said. This is gonna help us find my lunch. But first, let's take it for a ride. Whoa, that was so much fun.
It is, isn't it, Blippi?
Yeah.
Well, I think we should get started on the investigation. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, I think the next best thing, send in the canine.
Ooh, canine? That's another word for a dog.
Officer Feechek, send in the canine.
He did it! Police dogs have really sensitive noses, and police use those to help us track to people and evidence to help us with our investigations. He did it! He found some evidence!
Investigator Blippi, this is the evidence that the canine tracks to. Oh, look! This is my glass! This is my glass that had all the water in it! What's it doing all the way over here? Huh. Well, there's the glass. What do we do?
Well, we're gonna have to collect the evidence using the bag that we talked about earlier. So
Okay.
the first thing that we're gonna have to do is put evidence tape up to secure the scene.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Whoa! Look! It says crime scene. Do not cross. Whoa. Whoa. Go around the bumper. Whee! Whoa! Here you
Hold
go.
that, and we can tie it off.
Okay. Let's tie it. There we go. Oh, almost there.
Good job, Blippi.
Thanks. Okay. It's nice and tied off. Now what?
That was a great job, Blippi.
Thanks.
Now we have to take pictures using a ruler.
Okay. Hey, here we go. So we have the ruler. Let's put this down right next to it. Then we have a camera. Let me turn it on. Ooh. Smile. Oh, you are so beautiful, Glass. Okay, close up. Okay. Turn that off. And here you go.
All right, now that we've taken pictures, we actually have to collect the evidence.
Okay.
But before we do so, we got to put gloves on because we don't want your fingerprints being on it.
Right. Okay, so we have to put these gloves on. And this first glove is the color blue. And the second glove is also the color blue. All right, I got the gloves on. Now what?
Okay, now that the gloves are on, we can actually pick it up and put it into a bag.
Okay. Ooh. Look. An evidence bag. Okay, here we go. Pick it up. Wow. Ooh, okay. Let's put it in the bag. All right. So I got it in the bag. Now what?
That was a great job. Now we have to get it down to the police department to process it.
Okay. So how do we get it there?
Well, we're going to have to call in the motorcycle.
Okay.
Officer Feed Check, can you send in the motorcycle for transport of evidence?
Okay. I guess I'll go meet the
He's
motorcycle.
over there waiting for you, Blippi.
Okay. Whoa! Look at what it is! Wow! It's a police motorcycle. And this is what's gonna be used to transport the evidence. Here, come here. Wow, look at it. Okay, first things first. Let's put the evidence in the back of this motorcycle. Okay, now it's safe back here. Ooh, and back here, here's a compartment with a laptop. See? There's a laptop. And a printer too. What is this? Oh, look! It's a picture for me. Ooh, nice picture. Okay, let's put that down right there. Ooh, okay. Oh, so many cool things to show you. But first, maybe I should hop on. Whoa. Whoa. This motorcycle is really big. Way bigger than the average motorcycle. Okay, let me show you this. Yeah, kind of want to show you this first. This is a radar gun. See, this is what's used to check the speed of everyone driving on the road. So you should drive the speed limit or lower because that's the limit of safety. Let's see, what else can I show you? Oh yeah, the lights. Watch this, ready? Oh, yeah, red and blue lights. That's to let everyone know that there's an emergency. And what else is also used to let everyone know that there's an emergency is the siren. Here we go. Oh, that's so loud. And then also the horn. Yeah. And then the police officer on the motorcycle took the evidence to the police station. Whoa, look, we're inside the evidence room with our evidence. Hey, how are you?
Good.
Hey, that's the evidence. What do we do?
So we're gonna process it for prints.
Okay, how do we do that?
First, you're gonna need your lab coat.
Ooh, lab coat. Look. Yeah, it's the color blue. Wow, I like the color blue. It's one of my two favorite colors. Blue is one of them, and orange is the other. All right, now I have my lab coat on. Now what?
Now you need your gloves.
Ooh, gloves. Are they? Okay, they're right here, looks like. Ooh, look at these. Blue rubber gloves. So we wear these so then we don't make our own fingerprints on the evidence. All right, so now I have the gloves on. Now what?
Now you're gonna need to pull this brown paper down.
Okay. Whoa, here we go. Thank you. Whoa. Brown paper. Okay.
Right. Now you can come on over to this side.
All right. And now, so we have this, we have the paper right here and gloves on. So now what do you need?
Now you're gonna need some tools.
Okay. Let's see.
First of all, you're gonna need your print dust.
Ooh, look at that. Print dust. It's the color black. Whoa. Okay.
Next, you're gonna need your brush.
Brush. Look at that brush. Whoa. So now what do I do?
So take your glass out of the bag.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Now dip your brush into the dust,
Okay.
just a little bit.
Okay. I've got some dust. Do you see that? Now what?
Now paint your brush on your fingerprint like a fairy dancing on the lake.
Ooh, fairy dancing on the lake. I like that. You're funny. Okay, here we go. Do-do-do, do-do-do. All right. Whoa, it's showing something. Wow. All right.
Okay, I'll take that.
Okay.
And next, you're gonna need print lifter.
Ooh, print lifter. So, a print lifter looks like a sticker. So, can you hold this for me?
Sure.
Okay, so now I'm gonna unstick this, and this is really sticky. And then I'm gonna put it right here. Whoa, here we go. Oh, okay. And then, should I peel it off?
Gently peel it off,
Okay.
just like that.
Oh, we did it. Wow, okay, let's close it up like a book. And look at that. Wow, we just pulled a print off of the glass. Yeah, the evidence glass. Okay, so I'll give you that, and
Okay.
then what do we do with the glass now?
So the glass needs to go back into a paper bag.
Okay, so I'll go get a paper bag.
Okay.
And yeah, here we go. Let's see. Perfect. Here's the paper bag. There you go. Okay. Now what?
Now you need to seal the bag with evidence tape.
Okay, evidence tape. Oh, okay, check this out. Evidence tape. Seal it up. All right, it's nice and sealed. Now what?
Don't forget to sign it.
Oh, gotta sign it. Will you spell my name with me? Ready? B-L-I-P-P-I. Blippi! Good job. All right, let's put the pen back. Now that the evidence is all taped up and secure, we need to put it in the evidence vault. Whoa, here I go.
What is that?
Hello!
Blippi!
Hey, I have some evidence for you.
Oh, thanks. We got the results back of those prints.
Oh, whoa. Look at this. It's a photo of a raccoon. So a raccoon ate my lunch. Wow. That was so much fun problem solving with you. It was so great finding these clues and following the path to find the answer to the question of who stole my lunch? Or what stole my lunch? After all, it was just a silly raccoon. Hey, I wanted to say how cool it is that I think you treat everyone really nice. Yeah, I think it's really important that you treat everyone nice and you share, because if you do that, you are gonna have lots of friends. Just like me, how I have lots of friends. And you are my friend. Thank you very much for being my friend. Well, hey, if you want to watch more of my videos, all you have to do is just search for my name. Yeah, you know my name, right? Let's spell it together. Ready? B-L-I-P-P-I. Blippi! That's my name. Alright, see you soon. Bye-bye. Whoa! Did you see that? I just rode up in a police car. Look at what's behind me. It's a police helicopter. Are you ready to learn about police helicopters today? Yeah! Let's go! Look at the helicopter! It's so neat! Would you like to learn the parts of the helicopter with me? Come on! Come down here. This is a camera and infrared system. This is where, from the helicopter, they can search and find suspects. And then up here, this is where the pilot and the co-pilot, the TFO, sit. And the landing skids are kind of like our feet. You can land on the ground anywhere you want. Woo! Look down here. This is the PA system. This is how you communicate with the ground. Really loud speakers. Listen.
Así es como hablamos con la gente en tierra cuando volamos en el helicóptero.
Yeah! Woo! And right here, this is a cargo compartment. Look, I'll open it up. That's where you store all the tie downs and the cover for the helicopter. And one of my favorite parts. This is called the night sun. It's basically a spotlight, so then you can point it at night and see what you're looking at. Whoa! This is an antenna. This down here is an antenna. And whoo, this is an antenna. Whoa! This is the name, the number, and letters of the helicopter. Will you read it with me? N668PD. Will you do that again? N668PD. Great job, come on. Woo! This is the horizontal stabilizer fin. And look, there's a light right there. That light on the left side is red, and on the right side of the helicopter is the color green. Come on, let's go to the other side. And right here, this is the tail rotor. The tail rotor is what controls the helicopter's spin from going left, woo, and right. Whoa! So this is the rear tail rotor. I didn't tell you about the main rotor. Come on. Wow! See up there? That's where the helicopter produces all of its lift from. Helicopters are so cool. Hey, this is the fuel truck. In the back here, there's a lot of fuel. And she's gonna get out and hook the hose to the helicopter. Watch. Oh, she's putting on gloves.
So she put on gloves so none of the chemicals in the fuel touch her bare hands. Oh hey, there's the fuel cap.
Ooh, it's getting nice and full.
Now that the helicopter is full of fuel, we can take it for a spin.
We're about to ride inside the helicopter.
We all wore seatbelts and headsets, and they even wore helmets.
I'm ready.
What they're doing here is turning on the engine of the helicopter. See? See the main rotor spin? Whoa! It's spinning so fast!
Whoa!
And there we go! We have liftoff!
That's downtown Los Angeles! Wow! Look at those tall buildings! We're really high in the sky. Look, we're higher than the buildings.
We even flew past the Griffith Observatory. And you can't forget about the Dodgers Stadium.
Hey, Blippi, you want to go see the beach? Yeah.
The TFO asked me if I wanted to go to the beach. So without a doubt, I said yeah!
We made it to the beach. And look, we're about to pass the Hollywood sign. Look!
It was a great time flying in the LAPD helicopter. There was no crime and everyone was safe.
Wow! Look, now we're inside the helicopter. I'll tell you about what's inside the helicopter, but first, let me shut the door. Okay, now that we're all locked in, we need to buckle up. Okay, one belt around my waist, and two over my shoulders. Whoa! Look! It's like a joystick. This is the cyclic. This is what you use to operate the helicopter. And the instrument panel. Wow! Like the altitude, the airspeed, the RPMs, the aviation radios, the police radios. Wow! Oh, hey! Let me unbuckle to show you this. Look at this. This screen, that's where you see the camera, the FLIR, and this is how you operate it. Look at this controller. It's so neat. It's like a video game. Oh, and last but not least, binoculars. These are used for suspects from far away so you can see them. Wow, I can see so far. Whoa, hey, that's funny.
Up in the sky every night and day. There's a superhero that can fly, and it's here to keep us safe. It's a police helicopter, a police helicopter, a police helicopter. Round and round is how the rotors go. It's got a bright spotlight shining down below. With Blippi and Meekah, police helicopter, watch it go. It's super fast, chasing criminals from the air, protecting neighborhoods every day and everywhere. It's a police helicopter, a police helicopter, a police helicopter. Round and round is how the rotors go. It's got a bright spotlight shining down below. With the police helicopter, watch it go. Police helicopter, watch it go. Police helicopter, watch it go. Police helicopter, watch it go.
Whoa! Ah! Woo! Yeah! Police helicopters are used to give the officers on the ground another set of eyes, also known as backup, as well as help capture the suspects. And so then all the citizens are nice and safe. Hey, it's me, Blippi! And today we're at the Pacific Science Center in Seattle, Washington. This is gonna be so much fun! Come on!
Whoa! Look at this place! This place is awesome! Ooh, now we're in the butterfly room. Have you ever seen a butterfly before? Yeah, I love butterflies. They're so beautiful and light. Will you act like a butterfly with me? Whoa, look at him go! Whoa! There's one right there. Hey, butterfly. Whoa. Check it out! A butterfly just landed on me. So anytime they land on you, you don't want to touch them. And they're actually just being really nice. So you can be nice back to them. See? I love butterflies because they're so bright and some are camouflaged though. Look, can you find one? Whoa, look! This butterfly uses camouflage for its defense mechanism. Just in case if there's any predators, then the predators can't see it. See? Hi! All right, now I'm with Lorraine, and what are you gonna show us?
So this here is a Madagascar hissing cockroach. I can take it out for you.
And what am I gonna do with it?
You can hold it if you'd like.
Sure, let's try
Take
it.
him out.
I'm about to hold a Madagascar hissing cockroach.
All right, hold your hand out really still.
Ooh.
There you go.
Oh, that's nice. I like this cockroach. Hey, how are you? Hey. Do you see it? See, I'm being nice to it, and it's being nice to me. Hey, how are you? What did you do today? Did you enjoy your food? Yeah. Ooh, now we get to touch some animals. But first, we need to wash our hands. So then our hands are nice and clean. Okay, I think that's good. Let's go, come on. Ooh, look at this. Wow. Okay, what do we have here?
Well, over there we have some anemones. They're really friendly and kind of squishy. You're doing a really good job petting it with 1 or 2 fingers on the side. We don't really want to poke it right in the middle because that's its mouth.
Oh, cool. Ooh, look at this one. So the last ones are really soft. I wonder what this is gonna feel like.
Whoa, it looks like it's closing itself up a little bit. Blippi, it might think you're food.
Ooh, that's funny. Oh, look at this one. What's this?
That over there is a sea star. How does it feel?
Whoa.
Kind of bumpy, maybe?
Yeah, bumpy and kind of small spikes. The last couple were really soft, but this one is hard.
Those little dots are made out of the same stuff that seashells are made out of.
Ooh.
So even though a sea star doesn't have its own seashell, it's kind of like it has little bits of a seashell.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Well, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, I found the queen! Wow, there's so many honeybees in here. Hey, don't be scared of honeybees. All they're trying to do is make some honey. Yeah! Have you ever had honey before? Yeah, it's so tasty. Look at what it is. This is the spot where you can do the bee dance. Are you ready to learn the bee dance? I'll teach you. Okay, in the middle here, you go and do a little wiggle. Then you go this way, flap your wings. Yep, because we want to make some honey. In the middle, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And then go this way, flap your wings. And then since you're back in the middle, you wiggle, 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 and go this way. And then you keep doing it until you're really tired. All right, ready? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Flap your wings. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Flap your wings. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Flap your wings. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, I'm tired. That was awesome. Good job. Oh, now we're in the living things exhibit. Oh, look. Hey, look at what it is. It's a crayfish. Do you see it right there? Oh, here's one right here. Hey, how are you? Ooh, and up top there's some fish. Hey, fish. Are you just swimming around? Yeah, they are. Oh, look over here. Some giant grasshoppers. Ooh, grasshoppers can jump really high. I bet they live in the grass a lot of times. That's why they're called grasshoppers. A lot of times they live in the grass and they hop really high. Let's go see what else there is. Whoa, look at this room. Another part of the living things exhibit. Whoa. Yeah, do you see these? Whoa, interesting. These are naked mole rats. Wow. They're like rats, but they have no fur or hair or scales or anything like that. That's why they're called naked mole rats. Oh, and an axolotl. Check this out. Whoa. See that? That's an axolotl. Whoa, so interesting. Kind of looks like a salamander mixed with a fish. But the cool thing about axolotls are if they lose a limb like their arm, then from there they can regrow it back. Woo! Ooh, check out this little person or guy or girl or I don't even know, but this is a turtle. Wow. Hey, how are you, turtle? Are you having a good day? Are you having fun? Yeah. You sure do look like you're having fun. See you later. Whoa. It's kind of dark in here, but that's okay. This is a green iguana. Can you see it? Whoa. It's just relaxing. Having a good time. All right. See you, iguana. check that out. That right there is a dinosaur. They don't live on our planet anymore, but they used to. Look at it. It kind of looks like a velociraptor. Will you act like a velociraptor with me? Whoa, another dinosaur! Whoa, this dinosaur, that's its name right there. It's really big. Hey, look at its head. Hey! See? It kind of looks like it's wearing a helmet. Just like when you and I ride bicycles, we wear helmets. Cool. Oh, here's some more dinosaurs. Whoa, look at that one. That is a Triceratops. Do you know why they call it a Triceratops? Yep, because it has 3 horns on its face and head. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. All right. See you later, Triceratops. Whoa. Hey, another dinosaur. Wow. Hey, dinosaur. Oh, this dinosaur right here was a herbivore. See, these plants? That means it eats plants. And plants only. It doesn't eat meat. And look at what's on its head. It kind of looks like a shark fin. So silly. Whoa! Check this out. Whoa, this is a massive footprint. Okay, let's compare my foot to this dinosaur's foot. Ready? Its foot is way bigger than mine. It's even way bigger than 2 of my feet. Whoa, another dino! Check it out. This is a Stegosaurus. Whoa, do you see those plates on its back? That's for its defense mechanism. Wow. Hey, Stegosaurus. Oh, so many cool dinosaurs in here. Whoa. This dinosaur is so scary. It's the king and queen of the Dino Land. Whoa. I'm gonna act like this dinosaur, okay? Will you do the same? Ready? I love acting like a dinosaur. Woo! Now we're gonna do the high-rise bike. Oh, all right. Come on, come here. You gotta buckle up.
Whoa. I'll also tell you a few quick things before you go.
Okay.
Just make sure you're going at like a walking pace. You're always going forwards and just keep pedaling the whole time.
Okay.
Hands are optional.
Whoa, hands are optional. Here I go. Whoa! Did you see that? You would think I would fall off because it's a really thin rail. But I didn't because the weight is really heavy and it's really far away from me. Here I go. Woo!
interesting. This looks like a giant circle. And this is actually called the water wheel. It's kind of just like how a hamster runs in their wheel. I'm gonna do the same, but it's gonna grab water from the bottom and throw it up over the top. Ready? Here I go. Whoa! Did you see that? That was awesome! Whoa, what's this? Oh, this is the water power station. Water is getting shot out on the front of this little water gun. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, watch. I'll make that spin. Yeah, we're doing it! Whoa! Okay. Whoa, what's that way up there? Do you see that? Yeah, that's the Seattle Space Needle. I think we should take the water power gun and try and shoot way up there. Here we go. It's such a nice day. I wanted to give them a cool break of water, but it's too high up there. Let's go see what else there is around here. Whoa! That's pretty fun. Whoa! Look at this area. You can use these water squirters to squirt inside this clear cube. All right, let's see what else there is. Whoa, look at this. All right, I wonder if I put this right here. Yeah, see? The water is pushing this gear around. Okay, let's try this one. Whoa! Look! Both of these are going in circle. The red one and the yellow one. Ooh, come on! I love playing with water. Whee! Okay. Whoa! Wow. Okay, look in there. Let's go. Ooh. Welcome! Come on in! Hey, look! It's a little tree house. Here I go! Hello! Whoa! Whoa, look at this! It's a bunch of spirals, ups, downs, lefts, and rights. Here we go. Whee! Whoa! These are so much fun. Oh, the noise room. Come on. Whoa. This room is a room that you can make as much noise as you want. First thing I'm gonna do is yell. Now, let's use the things around us to make some noise. And if we're lucky, maybe it will sound like music. Ooh, look, some shiny bowls.
it out. Listen.
Okay, enough music for now. Let's go back outside here. Ooh, let's go to the top right up here. Whoa, this area has a lot of colorful bricks. Yeah, see? Right over here. All right. Timber! Whoa, a taller one. Let's count how many there are. This is a lot of stories of bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 bricks coming down! Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that was awesome! Okay, let's organize these bricks in their different colors, okay? Okay, since we made a mess, we need to take the green bricks, put them over here. Okay. Okay, there's the green bricks. And let's now take the blue bricks and put them right there. Awesome. Perfect. Oh, hey, look! Here's some brown bricks. Let's put them right here. Here's a red brick. Let's put it right there. Okay. Hey, here's some more blue bricks. Look at this one. What color's that? Yeah, this is brown. Let's stack it right there. Hey, look at all these. What color is this? Do you know what color this is? Yeah, it's the color yellow. Let's put these right over here. Okay, so when those 18 bricks fell down, they were comprised of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. And those colors are green, brown, blue, red, and yellow. Good job. Let's see what other fun things they have at the Pacific Science Center. Let's go. Do you like numbers? Yeah, I do too. What about big numbers? Yeah, check this out. This is a big number. 76,383,232. Whoa, that's a big number. But when I push this red button, watch this number. Whoa, it just went up by 1. See, it's at 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Every time you push this button, it goes up by 1. So if you ever come to the Pacific Science Center, you can see what number it's at, because I am going to leave it at
76,383,323. Wait, no. 324? Oh, hey! I'm just doing this puzzle of the moon. Okay, there's one. Let's see. Hey, there's another. Yeah, that looks about right. Perfect! We're almost done, look! Yeah! This is our moon. We live on planet Earth. And we have one moon. And we call it Moon! Wow, how clever of us! Hey, look at what it is! This is a planet. Just like how we live on planet Earth, this is a planet in our solar system. And this is Saturn. Ooh. And the biggest planet in our solar system is Jupiter. Whoa, it is really big. Look at that. Come here. This is a space capsule. Watch your step. See? This capsule is where astronauts can sit in and go into outer space, so then they can feel the effects of gravity. And they can push all these cool knobs. Ready? Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Look! I just made all those things light up. Whoa! This is fun! Whoa! It's like I can see planet Earth all the way from out here. Whoa! Hey, Mom! Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Just kidding. It was just a mirror. Come over here. I'll show you some more fun that we can have with mirrors. Ooh, look at this. Whoa. I call this the mirror dance. I look silly. Hello. Hello. Come on. Ooh, this is a bubble maker. All right, I'm gonna lift this up. Nice and slow. And I'm gonna blow now. Did you see that? That was awesome! I love making bubbles. Ooh, and you know what else I love? Is taking a giant lever and seeing how distance way out here makes it really easy compared to lift up this weight compared to hold down right here. See, watch. Huh, interesting. All right, now let's move it way out here. All right, now I'll do it with one hand. Yeah, did you see it? Look, I'll lift it up. Whoa, that's pretty interesting. Whoa, hey, a cool mirror. Another one. Hey, hello. This is interesting. See, I'm upside down. But in real life, I'm right side up. Hello. Hey, I see you. Whoa. Whoa! All right, let's continue on. This place is so cool. Hey, what's this? This is a beach ball. What's it doing here? Flying ball. Feel the power of air in motion. Huh, interesting. Let's push this. I wonder what happens when I plug this hole that's shooting up all the air. Whoa, did you see that? All right. Now I wonder what happens when I move it. Whoa! Oh, look, the ball's way over there. All right. Ready? Oh! Yeah, that was awesome! Yum! I just hydrated my body with a lot of water because what I'm about to show you takes a lot of energy. I'll show you my Lance Armstrong hill climb. Woohoo! That was awesome! Well, this is the end of this video. But if you want to watch more of my videos, all you have to do is search for my name. Will you spell my name with me? B-L-I-P-P-I. Blippi, good job. Special thanks to the Pacific Science Center for making this video happen. Bye-bye. Woo! Look at this! This is a fire department helicopter toy. Ooh, and today we're at the Los Angeles City Fire Department Air Operations. And let me tell you, I have a surprise for you! This is a real fire department helicopter! I am so excited to learn about fire department helicopters today with you! Are you ready? Let's go! Woo! Okay, now let's check out the inside of the fire department helicopter. Come on! We have to open up the door. Whoa, do you see in here? This, yeah, is the cab of the helicopter. Come in here. Whoa, there's so many cool things in here. First, let me show you the cockpit. Whoa, look up there. There's so many cool instruments, gadgets, radios. Whoa. Okay, for now, I'll show you the cab. Ooh, there's a lot of seats in here. See? I'm gonna go to this one. Whoa, hey, this seat has a seat belt. I'm gonna put it on. All right, buckle up. Ooh, you see? I'm in this seat, and there's another seat. There's another seat. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's actually another seat in the back. Yeah, 5! You're sitting on it. That's funny. Whoa! Look at this! Look at this giant backpack! There's a bunch of medical supplies in here. Whoa! This is what they take down to the ground to help people. Whoa, look at this light! Whoa! It's the color blue and it's shining on my face. So these lights are really dim. So then from there you can use your MVGs, your night vision goggles, and see at night so it doesn't blind you. Whoa! Whoa! This is a headset. Wow, you put it on your ears. And then has a microphone right here. But I have to plug it in first. Check this out. Get ready, listen. Whoa! Can you hear me? I sound funny! I'm talking through the microphone right now. Whoa! Flying in a helicopter! Okay. I'll show you more of that later. But for now, look at this! This, whoa, is a med deck. I can pull it out. It's nice and flat. Keeps the spine of the patient nice and flat. Okay, gotta put it back in here. Okay, there we go. Wow, it was so cool seeing the inside of the cap of the helicopter. Whoa, so many cool things. Whoa, what's this?
Blippi, this is our hook for our rescue hoist.
Oh, a hook on the rescue. Wait a second. Who are you?
I'm Pilot Sharif.
What do you do?
Well, today I'm the hoist operator on our air ambulance at the LAFD Air Operations.
Ooh, that's cool. Wait, what's in your hand?
This is called a pendant. It's what controls our hook. You can lower and raise it with this controller here.
Whoa, this is the controller of the hoist. Wow, can you show me all of this stuff in action?
I sure can. Would you like to try our hot seat? This is how we rescue people who really aren't hurt on the ground.
And a hot seat? I wonder what a hot seat is.
Well, our hot seat looks like a jacket. Go ahead and put your helmet on.
Okay.
And you already have safety glasses on, so
yep.
That works.
Look, I'm wearing a white helmet.
This works just like a jacket, and it's a simple harness that allows us to bring you up into the helicopter safely without falling through.
Okay, so this is a harness that if I'm on the ground, you hoist down, or someone hoists down to come save me, right?
That's right, and they'll help you put this on just like this.
Okay.
And they'll connect you to the hook once you get down on the ground.
Okay.
We'll lower the hook down to you, and then we'll connect it.
Whoa.
When you're ready, we'll bring you up.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Whoa. Whoa. It's like I'm flying.
We'll bring you all the way up to the helicopter.
Okay.
We'll bring you in, and then Blippi will be safe.
Oh, cool.
Fly away.
Well, thank you so much for showing me this.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right.
It's nice to meet you, Blippi.
Nice to meet you too. Wow, this is so much fun. Hey, wait. Hey, wait a second. Come back. I'm stuck. Hey, hello. Hey. Oh no. while the tug tugs the helicopter.
That was awesome riding the helicopter. Okay, just to let you know, helicopters are at airports. And also, airplanes are at airports. And if there's ever a problem at an airport, they have a big truck called a foam truck. Oh hey, look, there's a foam truck right over there. Do you see it? Yeah. Okay, so what foam trucks do are they spray foam and water out the front just in case if there's ever anything at the airport, like a fire. So what we're gonna do is show you it spraying water out of the turret. See? There's the first turret. Whoa! That's so powerful! Are you ready for the second turn? All right, here we go. Whoa! You see that? There's one turret and there's two turrets. Whoa! Look at all the water. They can fill up the helicopter with water. Watch! Water that came out of that helicopter!
Ooh, looks like he's ready. Wow, look at how high they are in the air. Ooh, where's he going? Whoa! Look at him dangling from the helicopter. Wow. Hello? Hey! One of them is wearing the color blue. And the other is wearing the color orange. My two favorite colors. Ooh, remember that? That's the hot seat. Okay, Here he goes. Whoa! That looks fun. Whoa, hello. Wow, he just got hoisted all the way up into the sky in the helicopter. Wow. Shut the door.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Now it's time to learn the exterior parts of the helicopter. Wow, what a big machine. Oh, hey, up here, this is the cockpit. This is where the pilot and the co-pilot sit. So then they fly the helicopter. Whoa! And back here, this is the cab. Yeah, this is where all the passengers sit. And this helicopter is so big that 14 people can be inside here. 14? That is so many people. Whoa. Oh, look at this. This is a spotlight. Ready? Yeah, also known as the night sun. This is used to shine so then everyone can see everything at night. Whoa, so bright. Ooh, and back here, this is a water tank. And you fill it up right here. Grab the hose. Bring on the water. Then this fills up with water, and then from there you fly over things. And you pour water on things like fires, so then you can save people. Wow, what a cool machine. Let's see what else there is. Come on. Whoa, look down there. Wait a second. What's this doing here? Huh, you know how some helicopters have landing skids? This helicopter has wheels and tires. Wow, that is so interesting. Huh, cool. Ooh. Whoa, wait a second. You've seen this before, right? Yeah, this is a number. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. The number 3. Wow. Oh, let's open this up. Whoa. Check it out. That's a cargo compartment. It's pretty dark in there. Come on. Oh, hey! Los Angeles Fire Department. Oh, they're pretty cool. Ooh. Wow, this is a horizontal stabilizer fin. It keeps the helicopter stable. Whoa, look up there! That's the tail rotor! Whoa! It's so high up there! And this, it looks pretty big, but in reality, that's the smaller rotor. But this one, the main rotor, come here! It is so big! You see it up there? Whoa! This main rotor has 5 blades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! Good job! Whoa, it's so high up there!
Oh, anyways, I was just trying to touch it. Whoa, look at this! The exhaust! Ooh. All the exhaust from the jet engine gets pushed out of there. Wait a second, I just said jet engine. Yeah, look! Whoa! That's the jet engine. There's 2 of them on this helicopter. One on this side and one on the other. This is where it produces all of its power. And one of the places that it uses its power is the transmission. Whoa, that is so cool looking up there. Oh hey, look at this. You see right here? This is where you refuel the helicopter. We won't mess with that. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Ooh, check out my sweet dance moves. Okay, anyways, look at this. This is the hoist. Whoa, it goes down, yeah, about 300 feet roughly. That is so much. So then it can save people by going. Thanks so much for learning about the exterior parts of the helicopter with me. Now it's time for the Firefighting helicopter song.
It can fight forest fires from the sky. It can stop those flames from getting too high. It can save the trees, save your home. It can even save your life. It's a firefighting helicopter, fighting fires from above the ground. A firefighting helicopter on a mission to put those fires out. Lots of water when it flies. Lakes and rivers are its water supply. It hovers above the burning flames and drops water from the sky. It's a firefighting helicopter, fighting fires from above the ground. A firefighting helicopter on a mission to put those fires out. Transport machines, red and white, for the firefighting team, flying day and night. It's a transport machine. It's red and white, for the firefighting team, flying day and night. It's a firefighting helicopter, fighting fires from above the ground. A firefighting helicopter on a mission to put those fires out. Firefighting helicopter, fighting fires from above the ground. A firefighting helicopter on a mission to put
hearing about this fire department helicopter with you. Well, sorry to say, but this is the end of this video. So, sure I'll see you around. Bye-bye!
Come on everyone, let's make learning fun. Blippi, so much to learn about, it'll make you wanna shout. Blippi!